how long have you been coaching at Junior Football Academy, and what are the progress that you've seen since you joined here?
Okay, I've been coaching here for 5 months now, and since I came, I've seen a lot of progress here. Things are improving every month. We're getting more players, our players are doing better, and even the management is doing better also.
Okay, so could you tell about your background and where are you from, your background in football before?
I'm a Nigerian. I come from Nigeria. I've played in some country, I have some teams in Nigeria. I played about 3, 4, 5 teams in Nigeria. I played in some other African countries. I played in Singapore before, and I also played somehow in Thailand before. I did play in Malaysia, but an M3 team. Back then I played in Malaysia M3 team.
M3 team,
Yeah.
What's the name of the team?
Then it was called Shazamuda in Kuantan then. Yeah. Then I played another one they called Papantimo. It was in JB, it was called Papantimo. I played for those teams before in Malaysia.
Okay, so you traveled to many countries, so what are the difference between the football for other countries and here?
The difference is not much, but Malaysia is now, I think now Malaysia is getting better. The pay is more better for Malaysian players, and their players are getting more serious. The FAM, I think they are doing a great job because they are really putting things together and everything is working better for Malaysians now. Well, I just see one little thing I will say that they need to improve on, and that is they need to be more committed. I mean the players themselves. Most Malaysian players don't really see football as so serious. They take it as if they think Malaysia is just, they limit themselves. They don't want to go out. They need to go out. If they go out, there are many great players in Malaysia, but they should not limit themselves. They should explore. They should try and go out and go to many countries. They have better chances. So when they play outside, it's more better. When they come home, they have more to offer back home. That's what I say.
Okay, so what about the young talents that you have coached? Do you see they have potential to play?
So many potentials, and I pray they continue to play, because for my little time I spent in Malaysia, I noticed some players when they get to a certain time they will just stop. I don't know why, but I've tried to ask some few. Whatever they are telling me, to me is not reasonable. To me, football is passion, and most of these children, they have passion for it. So once they have the passion, the parents should do everything to support them. They should support them. Football is big business now. Football is a very big business. Football can bring a country, a family to even the extent they cannot even expect. So if the children are doing well, the parents should try, put all their efforts to at least support the child so that he can go better in the game.
Okay, so since you're from Africa, what's the difference between young African talent with those in Asia, specifically Malaysia, and while considering their physical and mental are stronger than us Asians?
Yes, Africa, see, anybody that wants to play football in Africa, they take it as a career. Like, this is what I must do. It's something that is a must for me to do. So they put in 100% into it. But most Malaysians, I see they put maybe 60%, 40%. But in Africa, it's 100, even over 100%. They put everything. An average African 10-year-old boy, honestly, if he comes to contest in Malaysia, he's going to be competing maybe with around 16 years old. In Malaysia, in Asia actually. Because they take it so serious. Right from childhood, you train, serious training, right from childhood. Very hard training. But our nature, we know we are strong naturally. But Malaysians are also strong. I see. Malaysians are strong. But they are just as I said before, they are limiting their potentials. They need to explore, even themselves.
So it's about mental,
yes.
Not physical?
No, not physical.
Okay.
It's about mental. It's not physical. Anybody can develop. You can develop anybody at any time. But the person must be ready to be developed. That's the difference there.
You are the coach for both categories, 6, 7, and 11, 12 years old, right? Okay, so are there any challenges to coach these kids at different age?
Of course, there must be challenges to coach. Every kids are different because their mentality is different. At like age 6 years old, you need to just play a lot with them. You cannot be serious with them because they are not serious. They are enjoying. So anything you want to do with them is make them fun game. You have to create fun games for them. You see, just why I put the light now, things that will make them happy, but at the same time you make it competition. Children like to be competitive. If they are doing something, okay, like 3, you want to say, okay, let's see the winner. Once you want to see the winner, everybody is serious. That is how. But when you are getting a bit, let's say like on the 10, on the 12, they are getting a bit matured. They know their right from their left. They know now they have decided, okay, I want to play football. So now those ones you can start giving them some physical trainings. You can tell they can run 5 laps, they can run 4 laps, they can do some basic training, passing, kicking, shooting, they can do that. So the more you go up, the more you get them technically involved. But when they are little, you just make it fun for them. Because you have to bring them, you have to have interest first. So when they're playing fun game, they have the interest. So as they grow up, they develop. So that's it. That's the way it goes.
For the 11 and 12 years old, what are the challenges for them?
The challenges is the same thing I'm telling you. Some of them are not serious. They just see it as fun. They just see that when I want to play, I play. If I don't want to play, I don't want to play. That is the difference between an African child. An African child, when he said he wants to do something, they go all out for it. 100%. They want to be the best. If they are 200, everybody wants to be number 1. But in Malaysia, once they know this one is number 1, number 2, everybody don't care. They want to be number 3, number 4, number 5. Okay. That is the difference. That's the difference.
Okay. So, do you see foundation age for this academy is too old or too late? Because generally in Europe, America, Africa, they started at very younger age.
No, it's not old. Everything is same. It is just mentality. Okay. Honestly, everything is same. Malaysia, they are starting young. You can see some of these boys are 6 years old. You cannot start at 2, 3 years old. It's not possible. At least they may be able to walk, be able to do things on their own before they start to play. So they are starting at a good age, but they must just build a strong mentality. That is just the only problem. It's just the mentality, and starts from probably the parents.
So are there any methods for you to coach them by correcting their mentality?
Of course. You just have to push them a little bit. You
so
push
you
them a little bit.
them.
Yes, you motivate them, you give them challenges. You always put something to challenge them within themselves. For example, at every training, I choose a best player for each game. Today, so person is the best player. Everybody need to clap for that person. Everybody need to shake that person. So you feel proud. Tomorrow, somebody wants to be the best player. So every day is a competition among them. So that's a kind of way of improving them. Everybody want to improve.
Okay. Do you see any of your students have potential to play in Asian League, such as J League?
A lot of them, honestly.
J League or K League? It's possible.
A lot of them. Let's say, I would say like 80% of them, they have the potential to play anywhere in the world, not even K League. They can even play Premiership, they can play La Liga. I'm telling you the truth. They have the potential. It's the mentality behind it. That's just it. But if they give themselves that kind of confidence, that kind of mentality, they will do wonders. They will surprise themselves.
What makes you think like Africa have it, like they have strong mentality? What makes they have strong mentality, in your opinion?
I think it's just nature. I think it's just that's an average African man. Because life is not so easy in Africa. We have things, but somehow it's not so easy. So everybody want to come out of poverty. Everybody want to come out to be somebody. So when they found out, okay, this is my own way, football is my way, they do everything. Like the musicians in Africa, if they know music is my way, they do everything to go into that talent. Okay. So any talent, any African child, once they know this is my talent, this is my potential, the kids are always into it 100%. So that is the difference. Malaysians have a lot of opportunities, but most of the kids don't tap into their own strength. They always like, never mind lah, okay lah, that kind of thing. Okay, that's just the difference.